Skeptical Veteran back with you about executive orders real quickly. An executive order is a process that a president can use to bypass Congress and the Senate. It is a law that becomes effective immediately upon them signing it, but it can still be contested by Congress and also the judiciary branch, the Supreme Court. Now, as we've seen, Trump and Elon Musk have already been complaining about this to some extent with the complications that it created with Doge and things like that. Now then, with the part that I'm really interested in here is that Donald Trump used to use executive orders as a grounds to attack President Obama. So, I mean, we'd have things like here, back in 2012, this tweet talking about how this executive order is major power grab for authority. Then you have in January of 2013, after the horrible tragedy of Sandy Hook, and that there was a contemplation of using executive orders to implement gun control. Now, gun control for the sake of gun control is never a good idea. If you can give me good laws that will actually save people, then I'm all for hearing about them and even supporting them. But that's going to digress into another conversation. That'll be a different video about gun control laws. Needless to say, Donald Trump seized upon the opportunity to use this tragedy and a resulting executive order as a response to try to poison the pill a little bit more about Obama. Then, in October 20, we have him just again accusing Obama of looking for the easy way out, not able to get things done. And again in November 2015, he just doesn't know how to work the system. He again accuses Obama time and time again about how he doesn't know how to govern, he doesn't know what he's doing, and he's just going to use executive orders to get things done because he doesn't know any other way. Again, December of 2015, more and more about executive orders and how these actions are circumventing the due process that we should be going through for laws. Again, 2016. This one was beautiful because he even says at the end that Obama doesn't want to do that because it's too much work. So he doesn't want to do work. He doesn't want to work too hard. He wants to go back and play golf. And I don't know if everybody remembers, but there was actually a golf tracker that tracked how much President Trump golfed in his first term. And it was something like he golfed more in his first term than Obama did across both terms, and then some. But again, that's neither here nor there. January 2016, he'll get it done. I'll get everybody together. And then moving on, January 26, 2016, he just keeps signing executive orders all over the place. It's like he doesn't have any focus of how to govern. He just uses EOs. Then February 19, 2016, Obama goes around signing executive orders. He can't even get along with Democrats. He goes around signing all these executive orders. It's basic disaster. You can't do it. And then even finally, the last one in at least the thread that I was able to find, he talks about how executive orders are something that came out more recently that people didn't even know about, that he doesn't want to use them. So executive orders have been around since the founding of our government. And here is a quick site that you can actually go to that will give you a list of all of the executive orders by president. And it's very informative. I mean, you can go through here and you see the absolute worst was President Roosevelt. Let's see here. Where was that? Franklin D. Roosevelt. 3,721 executive orders. I mean, he did have 3 terms to write all of those in, and he'd started a 4th term and then died very early on. But 3,721 executive orders. I would say coming down here, Obama's 276 pales in comparison. But it gets better. Then Donald Trump comes along and uses 220 in his first term. And this is after he's been talking about how horrible they are and only people that don't know what they're doing use them. Fast forward to Donald Trump's current presidency. 76 executive orders in the first month. 76 in 1 month. Again, if he's going to sit here and say that it's a measure of your effectiveness as a president to not use them, what does that say? Also, what does it say that he has all of these things that he's going to bypass Congress and bypass the Senate, and they can get wrapped up in the Supreme Court when they eventually can make it to the Supreme Court? This is not how you lead a country. This is how you take over a country. This is how you impose your will on a country. Again, I hope that I'm wrong. I pray, I'm not a religious man, but I pray that I am wrong. I hope and I pray that Donald Trump does not turn out to be the absolute disaster that he has been showing himself to be so far. But as we see here so far, 76 executive orders in the first month alone, to the point that they actually say in here that for the Trump second administration, averages will be computed mid-year, since the number of orders issued in the first month are so extreme. It's scary that you have to lead a country through use of executive orders, that you can't just get Congress to work together. I mean, if you're a deal maker implies that you can make a deal with people who you don't like. He says that's what he's doing with Russia, and that's another debacle, another video. But at any rate, just wanted to drop a little quick note about that and the irony of the executive orders. And you can see Barrett is visiting me in the background. And as always, please let me know if I'm getting something wrong. If you have something to add, to interject, please write it in the comments. Shoot me an email. I'll reply in the comments and possibly even shoot another video of a response. And you take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and stay sane, and demand more from the president. He's supposed to be a big man. He can stand up to it. He can sit there and take criticism to say, sir, you need to do better. You need to be better. We are America. We are Americans. We are better than what we are doing. So keep up the struggle.